Hello, my name is Shobha. Welcome to my travel and commentary channel. Introduce yourselves in the comments below, and I look forward to getting to know you all. So I'm redoing my channel intro because so much has changed in the last year. Here in England, we're on our third lockdown, and we've easily spent 2/3 of the last year in lockdown while the government tries to get a handle on this thing that is ravaging the world, not just us. So that's a long time to be stuck at home, especially for someone like me who has perennial wanderlust.
I am a travel blogger, but I do not encourage traveling during this period. It's irresponsible, and I think you can just suck it up for the common good. So that's my 2 cents on traveling right now, which is why also we're not traveling. And I also want to talk about why I'm changing direction on my blog. So my whole family has survived the Rona, for which I am very, very grateful. It was that super fast British variation that came through at the end of 2020. It was terrible. Out of the 4 of us, my son was asymptomatic. No way could he have lived with us and not gotten it. But hey, he spent the month wondering what the big deal was, and what are we having for dinner? So some of us still have side effects 2 months later, but none of us were hospitalized, which frankly is a blessing. My husband and daughter have asthma, and I have immune issues. It could have been a whole lot worse. And I guess we came through relatively unscathed, and my mother's prayers must have worked.
Anyway, while I was so sick, I was also really bored. But I couldn't read or even sit up because I went going through waves of nausea. I found I couldn't listen to audiobooks, which I love, because I kept falling asleep and getting lost on what was being said. It was just so hard to concentrate. I watched a lot of YouTube, mostly listening actually, and really got into the platform. So after all the comedians and late night show repeats, hosts of commentary channels have told me all about family vlogging, including some stuff I really didn't want to know. Why is mukbang a thing? Why do people want to watch other people binge eating? Since I had no appetite at the time, watching people eat did nothing for me. Even now, I still don't get it. And wow, there really are a lot of people who are involved in MLMs. Thanks to channels like Illuminati, I have discovered so many I had never heard of. I couldn't get into the family vlogs themselves, frankly. I don't even like cleaning my house. Why would I watch someone else cleaning theirs? And I love my kids and I think they are the bee's knees, but why would I watch other people's kids? I got my own that entertain and frustrate me in equal measure. But I did love hearing from channels that dissected these family channels. You get a recap of what's going on, which usually isn't much, a day out with X, yay, and then some interesting viewpoint. I had no idea that weirdos were watching these family channels as sort of like their equivalent of Bridgerton, creeping on little kids instead of what's his name, the Divine Duke of Hastings. And I found that shocking. Mostly these kids are just doing their own thing. I'm not even talking about the dancing on TikTok, which I agree can attract the wrong crowd. It also made me think about why I hadn't really proceeded with my family travel channel last year. For some reason, I just couldn't bring myself to do what I had promised, which was deliver family travel content. It was never going to be a family vlog. Frankly, our family isn't that interesting. It's us spoiling our dog and treating her like the baby that our kids no longer are. There's lots of bickering between the twins, teen angst, homeschooling kids on algebra that I learned years ago and promptly forgot. So anyway, it just seemed like so much work to be a family vlogger. And frankly, we don't really watch reality TV. This family vlogging trend reminds me of reality TV. Lots of fake things to do to keep it interesting. Yes, it's fake. Real life is boring so much of the time. You have to make up things to make it interesting every single day for people to watch. What did you really think? I realize that I'm just not that comfortable putting my kids out there as well. And last year I got stuck doing this video on the Umhlanga festival in Eswatini in Africa because it made me uncomfortable. It's supposed to be Africa's biggest festival. All the young girls in the kingdom of Eswatini come together in one spot to honor their country and king. But my kids didn't really like being there because they thought the girls' outfits, or more the lack thereof, was quote-unquote cringe. And I was uncomfortable with the video I was making as well. I can totally see the creeps coming out for this one, and it felt exploitative. I'll do the video on the Umhlanga festival now because I know the direction I want to take with it, and I've got lots to say about it. It would be. There's only so much pretty music and landscapes I can watch before my already short attention span is bored. But they still have their place, as do all the other types of travel videos out there. I love reading nonfiction books and tend to read about a place usually after I visit a place. Something sparks an interest in learning more about something or someone I saw, and I go find a book, or more likely, books on it. On this channel, we do a lot of family travel because we travel as a family. But I will tend to keep the kids out of the blog and the video. I want to preserve their privacy. The travel blogging is my thing, and they are just along for the ride. They've said in the past that they don't mind being in the videos because that's their generation and they see it as no big deal. So much of life is lived online. Maybe I feel like saving them from themselves. If they want to publicize their life, they can do it on their own, and then I'll judge them. So far, they've been pretty private though, even though they're on social media too. So I feel weird talking about them. If they don't want to put their life in public mode themselves, I feel weird doing so on their behalf. So yeah, a family travel channel where you won't see that much of the family. I guess we will see how that goes. I'm leaving our old channel intro up if you are curious on what we all look like. It's all still true because we're just changing direction a bit. The underlying travel is still the same. I also know I'm way older than most of the people on YouTube. Old on YouTube is in your 30s, which I think is so sweet. I passed 30 a couple of exits ago before even anyone knew that YouTube would be a thing. So I'd like to think I'm bringing some world experience to this platform. I've been traveling all my life. Not that we've been to all the countries in the world, or all the continents. Not even close. We tend to visit the same place more than once if we like it. There's always so much more to see and we are never bored. For example, I think I've been to Venice maybe 7 times, and I know we've taken the kids 3 times already. I've got an opinion, and as my husband says, I've always got an opinion, and hopefully I can voice my opinion in an entertaining and educational way. Come along with us as we explore the world. If you guys like what you see, then remember to click like and to subscribe as well. Bye for now.